Weather Authority forecast. We warn you first.
Kaylee, I didn't think I'd be saying this today, but this week was actually pretty decent.
It was decent.
Something we're not used to. We've been seeing a lot of triple-digit temperatures the past month.
Yeah.
And it was nice to actually be in the 90s, which I never thought I'd be saying.
You can actually feel the little breeze that does come through West Texas, and it's a little bit cooler than the actual temperature. Now, today was very cloudy. You can see the cloud coverage roll right on through, especially in the Permian Basin. And, well, we also saw a little bit of isolated thunderstorms and showers that did take place early this afternoon into later on in the evening. Taking a closer look now, most of that thunderstorm activity, most of the storms and showers did take place south of I-10. There was even a thunderstorm warning. Now that has been lifted at 6:15, so we're not looking at any more thunderstorm warnings overnight, but like I said, it was another warm day in the 90s. Midland, Odessa's high was 98, Big Spring 95, Fort Stockton 96. Now we're not in the mid to upper 90s right now. We are looking at temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, but take a look at this. You can see Dryden right now is at 74, Alpine 74 as well. Again, they saw a lot of storm activity that made its way through, exiting along the southern border, which dropped the temperature for them. But here in the Permian Basin, well, we're still sitting in the mid 80s. And just taking a look at where we are now compared to where we were at this time yesterday, most of the viewing area, especially off to the east, is showing up cooler today than yesterday. But take a look at this. Dryden did get a lot of storm activity, which is why their temperature is decreased by 14 degrees. But off to the west, a little bit warmer, especially in the Guadalupe Mountains, 10 degrees warmer right now than 24 hours ago. But tracking to see how cool it'll get overnight and into tomorrow morning, well, the temperature is going to get into the mid to lower 70s. Tomorrow by 7 a.m., Midland Odessa will be at 75, as well as Big Spring, even Fort Stockton 78. Martha, a little bit cooler in the mid to upper 60s, and then, well, by lunchtime, we're going to be sitting into the mid to upper 90s. So it's going to be a very warm day tomorrow. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you're wearing that sunscreen. Now, there is some good news, though, because, yes, it is going to be warm, but the dew points are right where they need to be. Dew points are in the mid to upper 50s, and that's average for this time of year, which means it's going to be hot, but at least there's going to be a little bit of moisture in the air, so it's not going to be as dry. However, the dew points have been good this weekend, but later on tomorrow around 1 p.m., we're going to start to see a slight dry line form off to the east near the Permian Basin. Dew points are going to be in the mid to upper 50s, but the rest of the viewing area is going to be a little bit more decreased. Here's a look at the wind speed. Now, it was another windy West Texas day. Gusts in the Permian Basin got 25 miles per hour, but Big Spring 43 mile per hour, Wink 30 mile per hour wind gusts. We're not as windy right now, but the wind speed is still up there in the mid to upper teens along I-20, even south of I-10. Fort Stockton, 26 miles per hour. Alpine, 20 miles per hour wind speed right now. It's going to be another windy night, but tracking to see if we're going to get any more rain in the forecast, well, it doesn't look like we are. We are going to see clear skies overnight into tomorrow morning, and then, well, it's going to be another warm day, another sunny day. Definitely going to be sunny, warm, and it's going to be hot. But tracking to see when we're going to get into the 90s, well, tomorrow 105, and then good news, by Tuesday 99. So we are starting the work week out in the hundreds, and not just 100, but 105, so very warm. And then by Tuesday, 99, Wednesday, 96. We're actually going to end the work week in the 90s. And then next weekend, good news, it's going to be 97 and sunny on Saturday, kind of similar to this weekend. So if you like this weekend, then you're going to like next weekend, and the lows are going to be teetering in the mid to lower 70s.
I like this weekend. I don't think I like that 105 tomorrow.
We are starting the work week with a punch, literally. It's going to be 105, very hot. Make sure you stay hydrated.
Yeah, of course.
Make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. I know a lot of our viewers do work outside, so staying hydrated is definitely key.
And, of course, getting into any shade if you can, if you do feel a little lightheaded or a little tired. So.
Definitely.
Cool. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it.